Hi everybody, this is Everyday Taipei and we're going to Dongmen today. So just to show you where it is in relation to everything, this is Taipei 101, this is Shila Night Market, this is Taipei Main Station, and this is Dongmen. It's right next to Don Park. It's on the red line. The exit we're going to be getting off at is the exit number 5. We're going to be going up this street and going up this alleyway. It should be fun. A lot of nice things here. This is the Dongmen Exit 5 station. Yeah, it's not hard to miss. There's a lot of advertisements around it. It's one with like probably a Smoothie House and a KQT advertisement going up the escalator. Yeah, Dogman is actually a pretty cool spot. There's a if you're into tea, and I'm not just talking about boba, you would probably like to come here. There's a lot of different, there is a lot of different boba shops, but there's also a lot of tea shops. If you want loose leaf or I don't even know if bag tea is a thing here, but you'll see it once you go up the street. There's just a ton of high quality tea places. So if you need any kind of souvenirs or anything before you get back, this is a place to go. I'm not too sure why it is, but yeah, there's a lot of cafes here, a lot of tea, and quite a bit of shopping too. You'll see here, if you guys ever get the chance to rent a U-bike, we do have bike lanes in the city proper, so it's not everywhere, but you'll see here on the ground there's a bike rental lane. Whether people are blocking it, that is another question. So you saw we just got out of the station. We went maybe 50 feet and we're already at the original Din Tai Fung. Yeah, so this is it right here. Usually it's pretty busy. It gets pretty busy, especially in the morning. Lately, because of COVID, the line has not been where it used to be at all, and so that's been good. The other reason why there's not so many people outside, and the reason why I'm going up this street, is because they have a new location, and I wanted to show you that. It also works out because I also wanted to show you this store coming up called Ace Monster. If you didn't know, Din Tai Fung is a big thing for dumplings here in, soup dumplings, people here in Taiwan. Another big thing is also shave ice. So this place, Dongmen, is actually home to two of the biggest names, Ice Monster and another one you'll see later called Smoothie House. And so there is a little bit of a lore surrounding the two. They both started off as the same brand. I think Ice Monster was the original company. It was started up by this couple. They divorced, and one took Ice Monster, and the other one, in spite, made this other place. I'm not too sure who was in the wrong. I'm not too sure who was in the right. And so in my mind, I'm pretty sure it's not a big deal with all Taiwanese people, but to me, maybe there's a little bit of a rivalry. For some weird reason, I always pick Ice Monster. I don't know why, but I prefer to go there if I had to choose between the two. Both are a little bit of a tourist trap. Don't spread that around, but they are really expensive. If you live anywhere else, you can find really cheap options. That isn't to say that they have good quality shave ice. It is very good quality. It's just maybe double what you'd pay at a local place. I don't know. It's still really good though. Yeah, I prefer Ice Monster. No idea why. Oh yeah, going back to Din Tai Fung. So the original is where everybody used to go, and then they opened up this new location that we're coming up to pretty soon, and it's super nice. I even going to the original one. I've been to that one already just to go to this one, and so regardless, you can probably get a seat here. See this white building with the red sign, the red lettering? That's where the new building is. So much bigger, so much newer. You can go to either individually if you wanted. They'll probably, if you go to the original one, they'll probably if it's super full and they have space, they'll probably just usher you to the other side. Yeah, because I think mostly everybody wants to try and get to the original one. To me, doesn't matter. I guess if it's your first time, maybe. I can't tell you not to go to the original Din Tai Fung. And at first, actually, before, I don't have much of a palate for these types of things, and so I didn't know, like, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I didn't know if this is actually good. Is it just a tourist trap? Like, can I find this type of dumpling anywhere else? I wanted to know that, but like, Din Tai Fung is legit. I mean, they have it in the United States. They have it in a lot of places. So, do you have to come here when you're in Taiwan? Maybe not, but if you want good soup dumplings and you don't mind paying the price, it is actually really good. Like, the skin is so thin. It is really juicy on the inside, and actually, everything else is good. It's crazy. They have good. I've tried their cucumber salad, their fried rice. Don't skip out on the pork chop fried rice. It is good. Everything. The side dishes, like, you can tell they put a lot of time and effort into like developing the other things on the menu too, even though they're known for their XLBs. Like, I haven't had a bad thing. The only problem is it's super expensive and sometimes there's a wait. So yeah, that's about it. I forgot how much 12 will run you. I think it's like $10 US. And if you go to like definitely not as good, but like local place, it's probably like, I don't know, what do I want to say? Like, I think you can get like 3 for $1, so maybe like $4 for 12, maybe. And I think that's now that I think about it, it's still too expensive. So you know how we were gonna go up the main street? I kind of took a little detour, so I cut that corner there. I'm gonna take a right and then take a left up the side alley. So I mean, whenever I come here, I always go to the 7-Eleven, and so I think just out of habit, I went up this way, and so shout out to 7-Eleven. I love them too. This is a cool alley. I've never been to this thing on the left. It says like chocolatier. Never been to it. I've also never been here. It's like a upscale boba place. I'll leave a link in the description. I see a bunch of people doing it for the gram, or I don't know, but it just seems too expensive. Like, yeah, I want like a really nice milk tea, but like, I don't know. They just make it seem like it's too expensive. I don't know. The reviews are really good, I think. I just haven't been there. So this is the main street. I think it's called Yongkang Street. Yeah. So if this is where you would have. You should just go up here. This is like the main side street, right? And so, without you even knowing it, I think we already passed like 2 milk tea shops. I have never been to any of these other restaurants here. They're like, I think they're trying to be like Din Tai Fung-esque, but for their respective other things. I think there's like a beef noodle soup place, seafood place. No idea. There's also, if you're not from here, and it's your first time here in Asia, and you're kind of scared, definitely go to a foot massage place. I don't know if you saw it. There's like foot massage signs everywhere. This is Smoothie House here. This yellow building. It looks pretty cool. There's always a lot of people in the summertime. They have like this misting thing. That's awesome. This thing too, across the street, you must go to. It's like a egg pancake, tong yobing. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But it's like an scallion pancake and then you can choose what to put inside of it. It usually comes with egg, and like I choose the egg with the basil. You can do egg with ham and cheese and basil. There's like maybe 5 different options. It's easy. You just get in the line. They have this menu of like, I don't know, 8 different options. The ladies know. You just have to say the number. I want number 3. I think number 3 is the egg and basil. I'm kind of a purist. I don't put too much on it. Just the basil. Hit me with the basil and some of that oyster sauce, whatever, on it. So what you do, this is the plan. You go. You find a nice tea place. Maybe you go to Ice Monster to get your tea. I don't know. You go up this street. You get Bing. And then, if you can't find anywhere to sit, you go here. This is where you're going to try and find a place to sit. This park. It's a really chill park. A lot of people, there's always a lot of people here, a lot of children playing, so. It's sometimes public spaces at a premium in Taipei. Like, it is a grab and go type of society. Like, you just grab and go usually and eat at your place. But I usually like to eat out, like get it and then eat someplace in public, so that's what I usually do. Yeah. If you're not really familiar with the big players of milk tea, I'm making this into a milk tea thing. Cocoa is a really big one here. I think it's in LA too. So this cocoa here is pretty big. You're gonna see another big player. 50 Lon, that yellow and blue sign up there. Definitely two of the major players in boba. They're everywhere and they've been here for a while. On the other side of this park to the left, if you go on the other side of it, there's a nice pizzeria called like Angel 5 Pizzeria. I've been there a couple times. It's like a thin crust style. It's pretty nice. Hard to find good pizza here, but that place is good. Yeah, that's 50 Lon there. I ask a bunch of Taiwanese people because I want to know, like, what is their favorite, and they always say 50 Lon. Like, quality is good, I guess. I think with them, it's more like, can I find the right location? Is it the right price? Because I think it does come up to just convenience, like, that's what it is. Like, if it's not on like in a 2-block radius of me, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it, type of thing. There's a bunch of different cafes up here. Like, there's another parklet here. If you take a right and go down that way, it's kind of a cool area. Like, I'm probably gonna do another video just because basically this is the plan. You go up this street, you find all the other side streets, because off the other side streets there's tons of coffee shops or shops, and I just didn't have time for that, so I'm probably gonna make another video some other time. I just wanted to get you guys like started. What are the main things that you want to do here? Main things: Din Tai Fung, Ice Monster, Smoothie House, Bing. Go up this street. Yeah, but since COVID happened, you'll see, I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of some of these signs say for sale, like some of them closed down already, so it's kind of sad. Like, this area has kind of changed since I've been here a little bit. I guess overall I'm not used to like the fast pace of turnover of stores. This white cafe to the right now with a U-bike in front of it, it's actually pretty cool. I went there and got what's that stuff called? Aiyuu jelly. Aiyuu jelly is like a special type of jelly. It's not really gelatin, it's like harvested from a different type of fruit, and it is like lemony and kind of a little bit stiffer than gelatin. Like, it's like a stiffer jello. That's really nice. It's good for summertime, I think. And yeah, so they have like different types of Aiyuu jelly bowls. It's pretty good, actually, and new. This black restaurant here I've never seen before, but it's new too, and it looks pretty interesting, actually. So we're coming to the end of our journey here. This is the end of this little intersection here. So I hope you guys liked it. It kind of ends at this cool little soy milk store to the right here with the soy milk cone. It's really good. You should try that place out too. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys would like to see, I'd be more than happy to do it. Just leave a comment down below. All right. See ya.